comes to 30,000 dirhams. Senior HR manager 30,000 to, you can say, 50K also, it depends on the company. HR director 50K to 100K also, I can say. 100K per month, 100,000 dirham. In certain language, it is 1 lakh dirham per month. And HR director and all, of course, you can see in the same range of 80K to 150K also, plus additional benefits like the family benefits. So it depends on the grade. Generally, I have noticed, depends on the grade, family benefits. 2 grades I have noticed in certain companies. When you have a senior title, right? Senior, you may receive the extra benefits like family benefits, family insurance, family visa reimbursement, family tickets. Alright? In certain companies, it starts from the manager title, grade wise. Alright? And it depends on the grade, the car allowance, the company car and all. Depends on the position, right? The nature of job, how long the position, how frequent the position travels, for a site visit, for a various branch office visits and all, right? This is what HR. Okay, and the content of the CV also matters here, right? So then, if you are attending the interview, you are simply you think that the company is not responding to you. Why they are not responding, you have no idea. Or some companies are responding saying that initially, as you guys know, when you attend the interview and the interviewer is replying you, thank you so much, we will let you know. We'll update you, we'll let you know, we'll call you later. And that most of the people, even you says that, sir, that they will let you know, call you later means, they don't call. And you get desperate, you get disappointed. Right? So we are going to discuss everything here. But guys, believe me, there are jobs in the market. There are vacancies in the market. Right? For example, imagine people like me who are working, I'm a working professional. I'm giving a service to you. Let's say you are my customer. I may resign. For whatsoever reason, I may resign. If I resign, my position vacant. My position is vacant, right? Imagine. So if my position is vacant, the company needs someone to come and sit in my position. That is where vacancies started, posted in various job portals, and you guys may apply and come and attend the interview and get selected. So in that way, companies has a vacancy for whatsoever reason, because of the new project, because of the new company, new brand started, someone has resigned, they need a replacement, someone got terminated, because of whatsoever reason they got terminated, they need a replacement. There are vacancies, believe me. But the problem is, either we don't apply at the right time, either our CV is not effective, or our preparation is not effective, and we are unable to answer the question. Right? And maybe some of you may say, sir, we are attending the interview, but the interview, the company says the salary is very small salary. If companies say the salary is very small salary, probably it may be the reason, it could be the 2 reasons. One reason is it's a very small company, their budget is very small. Another reason is your skills, your knowledge probably is very little, and because of which they are offering you the very little salary. Yeah, that could be also possible. Because I have conducted as an HR manager in my life, in my career, in various companies. And my profile is very visible, very transparent across the LinkedIn. Anyone can see. Nasiruddin Sheikh. You must have seen already. Most of you. Right? There is nothing hidden. So I have conducted hundreds of thousands of interviews. But what I see in the interviews, it's something in the CV is something different, but the person has some another level of knowledge. Another level of knowledge means CV showing very big knowledge, very big skills and experience, but the person has very small knowledge, very small experience, very small skills, or whatever. I mean, you can call it as, all right, the competency, I can say. If one is not competent to attend the interview, for that position, they will not get selected, obviously. Why do you think there are 10 people are attending the interview, only 1 or 2 get selected? It's a question, right? It's a valid question. Do you think the people like me, the HR managers, or whoever the hiring manager, do we feel good to reject someone? Do we feel good to reject you? No. Personally, even I am the employee of the company, even I don't feel good. If I get, see, no one is attending the interview. I repeat, no one attends the interview to get rejected. No one. No one attends the interview to get rejected. But unfortunately, because lack of preparation or comfort zone, so-called, I have majorly noticed the comfort zone. Okay. Anyway, company is not going to hire all 10 of them, all thousands of the people who are applying for this job. Okay. Even company doesn't have that many of vacancies because HR department, let's say if company has some, depends on the size of the company, up to 10 employees in the HR department, each company. Example, 1 to 10. Small companies maybe 1 or 2, big companies 10, 15, 20, it depends. 1,000 people are applying for the job. Company doesn't have this much of vacancy, 1,000 people. Only 1 or 2 get selected, isn't it? Ask yourself, why 1 or 2 get selected? Some people say, is it because of the favorism? No. Maybe 1 or 2 out of the blue, certain companies do that I never endorse, I never recommend. Because we go by the talent, we go by the skills. Actually. Because that favorism is not going to help the company. Imagine, guys, why out of 10, 15 people, only 1 or 2 get selected. Imagine. Why? The question is why? Because every company, when they conduct the interview, they want to know, the interviewer, the hiring manager or the owner of the company wants to know, if I select you, what benefit you are going to bring to my company, isn't it? What benefit you are going to bring to my company? What values are you going to add in my company? Prove it. This is the interview. That is what the meaning of interview. Discussion, and you need to prove your ability, you need to prove your skills, your knowledge, and you need to prove yourself during this interview that yes, you are the right fit for this position. And accordingly, you have to impress the interviewer, satisfy him. Yes, you are the right fit, who is going to add value and who is going to bring benefit to the company for hiring you. Why should we hire you? This is a very common interview question, right? Why should we hire you? What are your strengths? Some people, when the people ask what are your strengths, people start saying, I am honest, I am fast learner, I am dedicated. Baba, if you have to be honest, you have to be fast learner, you have to be dedicated. If not, you will be out of the company, you will be out of the interview, you will be out of the company. Even after joining also, there is something called probation period, like this will be out. And this is another question. First is, no one attends the interview to get rejected. And the second is, no one attends the interview and gets selected to get terminated later. Isn't it? Do anyone want to get terminated? I don't think so. So this is very important. Whoever is looking for a job, whoever is currently idle and looking for a job, all right, immediately, because they do not have a job at the moment, for them, and whoever is already working, but they really want to come out of that company due to whatsoever reason, to want to grow into their HR career further. Maybe salary is very small, or it is a very toxic environment. That is also one of the reasons. Toxic environment in the company. They just come out of the company as when they get a better opportunity. And because of the low salary also, they are expecting equivalent salary to the market to grow as per their skills, knowledge, but company is paying very small. But other companies where they are attending the interview, they are getting rejected. Why? This is the question. That is called gap analysis. You have to conduct a gap analysis actually within you. What's wrong with me? Why I am not getting an interview call? Even if I get an interview call, why am I unable to give the proper interview? Why am I unable to have a wonderful performance during the interview? Why am I not getting selected? Why? This is the question. And today we are going to find an answer and a solution during this session, ladies and gentlemen. Alright? So, this is what we have started already. Alright? Imagine the company is giving you these all salaries. Do you think for a small knowledge or a low knowledge they will give this much of salary? Even this one. No. Oh, for this HR assistant, believe me, being a fresher or having a small 1 or 2 years of experience, these set of people are very huge in the market. These set of people are very huge in the market. The competition is very high, but the vacancies are limited. Now, who will get selected? The people who have got the real knowledge and real skills, alright, and the real way of proving themselves during the interview, only they get selected. And let's see what are those trade secrets, what those people are actually using. That 1 or 2 people out of hundreds, 1 or 2 people are getting selected, right? Let's see why they are getting selected and what is the trade secret behind their selection, but not other set of people. Other 98% of the people, they are getting rejected. Only 1 or 2% of the people are getting selected. Why? Right? Let's find the answer for that question. Alright? This is clear? Okay? Expecting this selection and this much of salary needs a knowledge or a guidance. Today you are getting a guidance, and on top of it, what all it will gonna be? Let's discuss.
Yes.
Alright. Now, those who don't know, right? What are the various functions of HR? What is the HR executive role? What is HR manager role? Okay? For them, have a look. Okay? This is called HR operations also. This is HR manager leadership. And some people think HR is just an admin job. Maybe some sort of recruitment or payroll processing. Who knows the payroll? Okay? And data entry, letter preparation. No more. HR is not an admin job. HR is not just a clerical job. HR is a human science, human psychology thing. You are dealing with the people. This is a people management, ladies and gentlemen. This is a people management. This is not an admin job. This is a people management. That is why the difference between a normal admin executive, do you think that admin people can grow up to this level? CHR or VP earning 100,000 salary, 50,000 dirham salary per month. Do you think so? No. Admin level is heart to heart until the admin manager. But as admin is a very generic scope, very general duties, computer duties, some coordination, very generic. It's not the particular professional role like HR, finance, accounts, IT, operations, engineering, projects, doctors. Like it's a professional roles, but admin is a general roles. So I want you, in case if any one of you are admin, this is the right time to switch yourself to a particular career. It could be HR. Of course, I am an HR. I invite you. HR is very fascinating job. It is challenging job, of course. No job is easy. It is challenging job, but it is fascinating job. Believe me, I have been into HR for the last 15 years, and I love to be in HR. Though it is challenging, because one has to understand the right way, the right approach to deal with the people, because you're dealing with the people, but not the machineries. You're dealing with the people in every way, right? So, and even if someone becomes the admin manager, their salary will remain max to max. What I have noticed for admin manager, hard to hard, even after 10 years of experience, 15 years of experience, hardly 8 to 10, 12,000, 15,000. That's it. Because admin is a very generic support role. Okay, anyone can do admin job, right? So, but other levels, yes, of course, like finance director, HR director, IT director, they earn good. The salaries I have already shown in front of you, right? Okay. Nasira is saying that the question is why did you leave your previous company? See, the reason could be anything. Never talk negative about the company, guys. During the interview, never talk negative about the previous company. It could be any, it could be a temporary contract, because no company wants to hire the people that a person who is attending your interview and in the CV, he is not consistent in his career journey. Five months he's working there, and 1 year he's working there, 7 months here, 8 months there. This is a waste of company resource. Company spending money on you, like a visa cost, for example, work permit cost, visa cost, or any other transportation, insurance. If company is giving it uniform, a huge money. Don't think that only salary you are receiving. Company is giving only a salary. No, on top of salary, the HR managers know that. Okay, in the HR budgeting part, on top of the salary, there is something called overheads. And if your salary is 5,000, overhead will be almost another 2,000, another 3,000. It's not just about the salary. That is called CTC, cost to the company. In the HR manager role, they handle this CTC a lot. How to make the CTC. All right. Yes, Adnan switched from lawyer to recruiter and want to be in HR. Yes, and believe me, in this session, guys, this is what our focus is going to be. Okay, please pay attention. Please come out of your comfort zone. If you stay in your comfort zone, okay. Yes, this is the first sign that you are joining this session, and I want you to see you be here until the last minute, because it's going to be a highly valuable session, guys. No one in UAE at the moment other than us giving this kind of session, and especially me, people like me coming out of my comfort zone. Today is my holiday, like you. I am a working professional. Today is my holiday. Earning already 30,000-40,000 dirham. I am coming here to support you guys, to support the society. It's like a kind of a social working, and of course for this kind of institute also, it is kind of a market, of course, right? Alright, these are the various, this is one of the interview questions, guys. What are the various functions of HR? What are the various functions of HR? People doesn't. First interview question, especially for the fresher. What are the various functions of HR? They start talking about their duties and responsibilities. Job posting and receiving the CV, arranging the interview, preparing the offer letter, processing the visa. That is the duties and responsibilities. That is part of the job description. When someone asks you what are the various functions of HR, these are the functions of HR, starting from recruitment, onboarding, compensation benefits, payroll, leave management, everything comes in. Leave management, insurance, multiple things, performance management, KPIs, KRAs, PAP, all these things are part of performance management. Learning and development. In learning and development, we have TNAs, TNIs, skill gaps, employee relations, investigations and all, increasing their concerns, queries, dispute management, conflict management, offboarding. Offboarding means final exits, cancellations, preparing the final settlement, right? And legal compliance, HR policy, UAE labor law,
See you next week na itong mga
labor laws.
ano na.
You know what, guys?
Okay.
HR remains same across the world. Across the world, HR knowledge, HR expertise, HR skills, HR systems all remain same across the world up to, I can say, yeah, 90%, 80 to 90% across the world on this planet remains same. No difference. Only 10% difference is this one. Legal compliance. Every company has their own, every country has a different legal compliance. Yeah. Rest, the HR remains same. Even finance and accounts also.
So the last
Same, 90% is same. Rest, only 10%.
Rule of the CMA.
Every department, in this, in any country, like finance also has their own tax law, VAT law. Some of the people knows that. And in HR there is a UAE labor law, right? And various, like for engineers and all, they have a separate regulatory body, right? Okay. Now, why are you quitting after 10 years of service in company? What is the actual reason? Actual reason not necessary to be the management. The actual reason after 10 years, the person who is interviewing you, first of all, after seeing 10 years, you got selected for 90%. Believe me. If I am the interviewer, I see the person is working for 10 years, means he is going to be my first priority. Of course, and then of course, I will definitely evaluate and assess that person about the knowledge and all. It's not like having 10 years of experience, no knowledge as per the company requirement, as per the business expectations. That is also another challenge in the interview. The person has wonderful experience. The last 10 years, yes, he indeed worked in that company for the last 10 years, but no knowledge. You know why? Because of this. No learning and development. No learning and development. For 10 years, consistently, one job he is doing without a growth, without a addition of 10 years means it's a big number. It's a very big number, very long period. But the person is no knowledge. That is where we ask, what have you learned? And in the 10 years, we feel that you are a senior now. Maybe you are a manager. Then I will ask you the manager level questions. Here I will ask you the ground level questions for HR executive, operation level questions. Okay? And here I will ask you operation level questions in the next slide. What are the various questions, by the way? In recruitment, we are hiring the people, right? The interviewing, selection, offer letter, and all. Onboarding, we will have visa process, and after visa joining formalities, HR induction, safety induction, compensation, preparing the monthly salary, processing the monthly salary, leave management, and here salary, overtime calculations, and if there is any contributions, percentage, then leave management. In the leave management, multiple categories of leaves are there, you know that, and associated rules, insurances, accommodations, transportations, any other benefits, performance management. We are actually measuring the employee performance here. We are tracking, setting up and tracking the KPIs, KRAs, and addressing the poor performers, why they are not performing well, where is the gap. If we found the gap, we provide the training, understanding analyzing the trainings, identifying the trainings, gap analysis, and then providing the trainings. Continuous learning and development. Employee relations, you know that. Addressing the employee issues, concerns, right? Conflict management, dispute management, support the employee, keep them happy. Employee engagement also comes here. Okay? Employee engagement and retention also. Employee retention to keep him happy. Our talent is all about why we are. It's not just about HR. I told you, HR is not just an admin job. You are actually dealing with the people, and the people are the one who is the driving force of the business. people are the one who are actually running the business. Yeah, you heard it right. Not just the owner of the company, not just one or two leaders. Every employee of the company contributes the success of the company. And you are dealing with those people, and it is your duty, it is your obligation to keep the people happy, keep the people satisfied. If they are satisfied, then yes, they focus on their job attention, considering that it is my company. If I don't do, who will do? This is what the real HR is. You need to ensure that people are engaged, and accordingly they will retain talent. No company wants to lose the talent, either at the time of interview or after joining. No company would want to lose the talent. So, answering to the question, after 10 years, you can say, sir, I have learned a lot and I'm looking for a additional challenge. Yeah, and various companies opportunities, so that I can learn certain additional things. And I believe in learning, I believe in continuous learning, and I believe in accepting challenge and to add more values. In 10 years, I have done multiple things here. Alright, so and I want to learn further, and I want to grow further along with the company. I want to accept the new challenges, new learning, new challenges.
So when it comes to therapeutic, all what you are
Understand?
doing or discussing
Nasira?
or
I hope you got an answer.
communicating is all about her or his therapy.
So, these are the various responsibilities of the HR executive. It depends on the size of the company. You will find to handle the recruitment a separate recruiter, onboarding specialist, payroll officer, performance management specialist, learning and development specialist, employee relations specialist. So all of these things, you may have a dedicated role in certain companies. In certain small companies, HR executives, that one person is handling two of this role, for example, HR executive, and some person is handling this two of this role, right? And when we call it as HR generalist, HR executive means he knows all of these things. When the HR knows all of these things, that HR is called as HR generalist, and senior HR executive also you can call. So he is ready to start now the HR manager role. As well, the HR knows everything. The only thing requires is the leadership now. Where? HR manager. Now HR managers. Maybe some of you are HR managers. Right? Senior HR executive looking for HR manager, or HR manager looking for the further directorial role. Maybe some of you. Many people think HR manager means just a leader of the department, signing the letters, offer letter, warning letter, increment letter, signing the letter, and to attend some one or two meetings in the management, and just taking care of the department. Finish. This is the HR manager. No. HR manager, probably that person is just covering this area. This area. Leading the overall HR functions, and he is the leader of these functions. Okay, all these functions. Then authority and accountability, of course, if something goes wrong here, then HR manager is responsible. Yes. Then team management, recruitment, reporting, and these people, recruitment of HR executives and report, performance and learning and development of these people, support and career development of the HR team. Okay. But not that much. That this area, these three is for every manager, not just HR. Finance, accounts, IT, any manager, projects, engineering, any operations manager also. But what are the real HR managers' duty are these? Have you? If you are attending for HR manager interview and you are just keep talking about this, yes, you are master in this area already. You guys supposed to be a master in this area, the ground level, the scratch level. Master means, imagine, if you are talking about the payroll, the HR manager should be thorough with the whole payroll process, the checklist, the calculation, the mathematics, the legal compliance, everything the person should be mastered. Everything. So that you can further teach teach to your team members. If you are not thorough with this area, all of these things, not one or two. When we say some people HR manager or HR executive means they know only recruitment, onboarding, and rest. What is called employee relations, okay, offboarding, and some admin duties. If you do not know, we are going to learn what are the various interview questions. I'm going to show you. By the way, without that, it would be again difficult. As I told you, without preparation, if you are going for an interview to get rejected, ladies and gentlemen, better don't attend the interview and waste your time and the interviewer time. Better. No one attend the interview to get rejected. Baba, you need to have a thorough knowledge about this area. Thorough knowledge. Otherwise, you have to learn. See, inside the HR department also learning and development is there. For internal people. In case if in your company this kind of learning and development is happening, your manager is supporting you learning and development and career development to let you grow and teaching you all of this in every area and also certain part of the HR manager role for your career development to the next level, then good, happy. But certain managers, certain seniors who are dealing with, let's say certain seniors are dealing with the performance management, TNI, okay, manager or certain seniors. Or payroll, for example, not every company, maybe most of you, I believe 70% of you are not dealing with the payroll. In case if you are working in HR, you may say, sir, our accounts department is taking care, our manager is taking care. But when you want to learn, because almost 50% of the companies payroll, salary processing, salary preparation, calculation is happening in the HR department. 50% of the companies in UAE. And you are going and attending the interview in that company and you don't know payroll. Whose mistake it is? Alright, maybe in your interview somewhere you have mentioned payroll, salary, something, so that I can get an interview call. You got an interview call but you are not prepared, you don't know how to do that. You get rejected. So you have to prepare yourself in all these areas. By the way.
False imprisonment is
Alright, so then HR manager or HR manager. HR manager cannot be HR manager if he doesn't have an idea or a knowledge.
Fraud, yes.
HR strategy planning. Okay, automation design, manpower planning, succession planning. Half of the HR manager doesn't know what is succession planning, what is automation design, and employer branding, systems, okay, system probing, but HR budgeting, HR analytics. This is for HR executive and HR manager also. Automation development, pay structures, how to design and define the company pay structure, yani minimum salary, maximum salary for every position. It's not a payroll, huh? You are defining the salary standards in the company. Pay structure, performance management, increment, promotion, engagement, disciplinary action, employee retention also will come here. It is HR manager's responsibility to retain the employees they want to resign. Okay? And HR audits. Now, ladies and gentlemen, question yourself, no matter you are a fresher, no matter you are a working HR professional or you must have worked back in your home country, but here you are looking for a job in UAE. UAE experience you do not have. Right? Question yourself, do you have this knowledge? And when I say recruitment means, you know what? The very common interview question the interviewer is expecting, you have thorough experience and knowledge in this area. Question yourself, thorough experience and knowledge you have. Many people claim that, yes, we have the recruitment knowledge. What is the recruitment knowledge? As when the vacancy comes, we post a job, we receive the CVs, we conduct the telephonic interview and arrange the interview, scheduling, interviewing, offer letter. Are you sure only this much? This much happening in my current company. This much I understand.
For example,
job posting, arranging the interview, preparing the offer letter, selection, visa. This much? Thank you so much. We will call you later. This person is thinking that he got selected.
age ko residing
Whereas
at my free will
the expected answer, the expected process or cycle of the recruitment, what that interviewer was expecting, you did not give the right answer. You are thinking that you are right, but interviewer was expecting something different, aligned with the international standards, best practice, strategic recruitment. He is expecting something, you did not answer. You got rejected. So some people think that they are well experienced, but you know what, guys? You are answering all 10 questions. You think that you have answered, but there was one small hole, small gap, small error which you left during the interview, which becomes the reason for the interviewer to reject you. Why? It doesn't mean that it's completely wrong. No, because there is another person attended the interview after you or before you. He has given the answer, right answer, as expected by that interviewer. Again, why that interviewer is expecting? Is it his personal? No, it is the business requirement. It is that company's requirement. Yes, it is. Whatever the answer you might have given for the recruitment, it is a very limited answer. Yes, there are still lot is happening in the recruitment. Not just posting a job, arranging the interview, selection, offer letter. No, there are lot is happening inside the recruitment. Yeah, and then recruitment challenges. What are the various recruitment challenges and best possible solution?
So that's
a lot of things are there. Okay, so what is the difference between admin and HR? Admin is a general coordination. Yeah, admin can be anything. For example, to arrange something and just a data entry. You can consider admin is just a data entry job. Data entry, arranging this, arranging that, coordination. Yeah, that is also admin. For example, I do not have the 2 chairs I want in my office. Please arrange the 2 chairs. Admin will arrange. See, you tell me, is it HR job? Admin will arrange. This one, to write this, my pen is not working. My pen is not working. Arrange the pen. Admin. Yeah. Lights are not working properly. Please call the technician. Please call the electrician. AC is not working properly. Please call the AC technician. Admin. That is one. Any office responsibility, office admin. And on top of it, admin is not just about these arrangements, but also certain data management and computer Excel, computer Excel, data management, maybe billing. We do also have admin here. We are a training institute. Yeah, he is making the certificates. Schedule booking, training coordination, arranging this all training setup. Yeah. And coordinating with the students. Admin. Coordinator. And maintaining the student record. Any customer records. Admin. General admin. But that admin doesn't have an idea how to perform this. And what is the process of visa? What are the various challenges and how to perform the leave management, payroll process, KPIs, learning and development, TNA, TNIs, engagement, retention, where are the various engagement strategies, offboarding, final exits, preparing the final settlements, cancellation procedures, and HR policies, labor laws. And admin doesn't have this much. First of all, he's busy in some other area. That's why admin role is very small. In certain companies, small companies, you will find HR and admin executive. HR and admin. Okay. At least you are involved in HR. Alright? Now, I will look HR executive roles and responsibilities. These are the operational level, various functions of HR, various divisions or areas of HR. If someone questions you, what are the various functions of HR? What are the various areas of HR?
Openly communicate with your family employer.
HR manager, I'll explain. These are the things. Having this knowledge doesn't mean that one can become an HR manager earning 20-30,000 dirhams salary. Only this much of knowledge, you are just a senior HR executive or heart-to-heart assistant HR manager. But to become The full core HR manager, you have to have this area knowledge. Without this knowledge, you are attending the HR manager interview, you will get rejected. If you come to me, I will reject you because this is what our company expectations are. This is what our business requirements are, guys. So I am not faulty here. In case if I am rejecting you as an HR manager, imagine. Example. Faulty is at the employee, the candidate side, because that candidate is not carrying this knowledge, not carrying these skills. HR manager should be in a way where the HR manager can set up the HR department from the scratch. From the scratch, let's say this is blank department, total empty. From the scratch, that manager is setting up everything as per the UAE as well as the international standards.
And you have the skills and knowledge.
UAE means this one, right? Legal compliance. Legal compliance. And rest, all international standards. Strategy, planning, all of these things. Proactively. Alright? So, let's move further. Alright? In case if you do not have a skills, guys, again I am telling you, I understand how it feels. Employer, the person is not getting the interview call. A job has become a weakness today. If I talk more, I will get into the emotions. Yes, I am one of you. But yes, I am coming out of the comfort zone. I am doing something extraordinary and going extraordinary miles. People, many of you also. Of course, no one is less. Maybe you guys are better than me. Maybe. But ordinary people can have a ordinary jobs, ordinary salary. Extraordinary people with extraordinary skills can expect extraordinary jobs, extraordinary salary. No ball is in your court. Now you want to remain the ordinary or extraordinary. Ordinary people unfortunately has got very less scope in terms of interview and selection because huge competition is there in the market. Out of that huge competition, ordinary people doesn't have a space there to sit in for the interview. You need to have a extraordinary knowledge, extraordinary skills, additional knowledge, additional skills, and superb knowledge in all of these areas. Okay, Shabna, the PRO typically handles employees onboarding and offboarding. In certain companies, yes, Shabna. In certain companies, HR and PRO, they work together. A PRO means what generally in the company, the government relations. Yani for example, work permit, Mohre, work permit processing. Yeah, you need to have, as an HR, you need to have that knowledge also. What are the various documentations required for the work permit, the visa, how to process it, what are the various challenges. Do you know Mohre work permit system, that portal, Mohre portal, visa portal? Yeah, that is also one of the interview questions. In some companies, yes, certain small companies, they expect the HR has to have PRO knowledge. Yani PRO means not like license and all. No, I'm not talking about the trade license and all. At least the Mohre portal, visa portal, work permits, processing, absconding, quota, XYZ. The employment related part, PRO, that is called HR PRO. PRO has two sides. One is HR PRO, another one is admin PRO. HR PRO means all about the employees. Admin PRO means this company trade license, RTA, company vehicle, like that, you can say. Municipality, DIVA, alright? So, yes, some companies, they expect PRO to have HR knowledge, HR has to have PRO knowledge. Yes. Be prepared. You have to be the all-rounder, guys, in today's generation, in today's world. Okay? Imagine, out of all of these things, you have only recruitment knowledge. You are a recruiter. That big companies, they have. But currently, you are not getting the opportunity. So you should know how to process the payroll. But you don't know. So certain companies, when the recruitment area is little down, yani currently there is no vacancy in the company. Currently, when the company doesn't have a vacancy, they expect that recruiter to get involved in other areas of HR. So that company doesn't need to terminate him for not having the recruitment or recruitment workflow. Our recruiter is saying, Baba, I don't know anything more than recruitment. So I recommend, see, recruitment is one of the area of this HR, right? Payroll also one of the area of HR. I recommend for you to be thorough with all the areas of HR, because a recruiter cannot become a HR manager, but HR executive can become a HR manager. Recruiters also, recruitment manager also further report to HR manager only. Correct? HR manager will never report to the recruitment manager, because recruitment is one part of HR. Payroll, all of these things are one part of HR. These all people will report to the HR manager. Even recruitment, in some companies you have a recruitment also very big operations. Recruitment manager, onboarding manager, compensation benefit manager. These all people will further report to the HR manager, HR director, who knows everything of this. Just to become HR manager, HR director, first you need to know all of these things. You know everything, but you don't know payroll. You cannot be HR manager. You know everything, but you don't know the recruitment. You cannot be HR manager. You know recruitment, but you don't know this. You cannot be HR manager. That is what I told you, the difference between ordinary people and extraordinary people. Ordinary people remain in their comfort zone. They don't think, maybe because of lack of guidance, which I am giving you today. Or maybe they are in comfort zone. They are happy wherever they are. Okay? So, this is what it is, guys. Alright?
Listen carefully. People, clients wants to be heard. So you give.
I hope you are enjoying this session. Let's take a short break for 10 minutes. It's almost 12 o'clock. We'll come back by 10 minutes. Enjoy the break. Okay?
Ang kailangan ng client, ng iba nating ka-team. Baka mamaya mas importante at mas maganda yung binibigay nilang idea kaysa sa atin, di ba? So para lang din naman yan sa kapakanan ng mga pasyente. So we need to listen carefully. So ano ba ang pinaka-importanting role natin? Oo, ginagawa natin ng feeding, activities of daily living. Pero the most important things na dapat maparamdam natin sa ating mga pasyente is the sense of independence or independence nila. So we are promoting clients' independence. Kailangan nilang ma-feel ang self-esteem and sense of self. Ay, kaya ko pa palang tumayo kahit mabagal ako, kahit matanda ako. Ay, kahit pala putol ang pa ako, kaya ko pa palang tumayo at lumakad. Diba? Choice and control within own lives. Huwag mo sasabihin sa pasyente, putol na yung paa mo eh. Wala ka nang magagawa. So, they need to be under control pa rin. Yes, yes. Kahit si tatay ay mabagal ng maligo, let them. Choice silang maligo mag-isa, bantayan nyo na lang kasi baka ma-aksidente. Diba? Kasi they need to feel the sense of independence and yung sarili nila na kaya pa nila. Pag naramdaman kasi nilang lahat inaasa nila sa caregiver, sa doctor nila, sa nursing assistant nila, mararamdaman nila wala na silang silbi sa buhay.
Madalasan po talaga yung karamdaman ng pasyente mo.
At dapat, bilang nursing assistant, yan ay hindi nyo ipaparamdam sa pasyente nyo. Lagi nyo sasabihin, tayo ka dyan, kaya mo yan. Opo, mabagal ka, pero kaya mo pa yan. Bantay ng kita, huwag ka matrela. Diba? Encouragement, motivation. So, making it easier for family and carers to support the person. So, like talk about how promoting teaching independence can sometimes be a slow and difficult process. Matagal, oo. Mahirap, pero kailangan natin gawin. So, for example, maybe assist someone to shower and dress. Bagal-bagal naman ito ni tatay, ako na nga magpaligo sa'yo. Diba? Tinanggal mo na yung kakayahan niya gawin, yung magpaligo. Diba? Gusto mo maging quicker ang trabaho mo, pero ang trabaho mo is for the patient to be feel independent na kaya pa. So hayaan mo hayaan mo magkaroon ng extra time yung pasyente mo, maligo mag-isa. Assist mo lang sila at kapag kailangan nila ng tulong, sasabihin nila yan. Kaya mahabang pasensya talaga.
Kasi napapasabog ni ate.
I-record ito mo rin
Oo,
pa.
tama ka. So independence is very important in a good care. So promoting independence is the best help we can give to our clients. Understanding clients' unique abilities. Okay? Kung napansin niyo ba, may mga sa mga palabas din, may mga client na putol ang kamay, pero kaya nila gamitin yung paa nila to write, to eat, di ba? So we need to understand their unique
Nakikita ko
abilities.
yan minsan sa ano sa mga
Oo.
Pero ano, believe ako sa kanila ma'am kasi gawa nila sa paa nila.
Yes, that's what.
Luto, maligo,
Because individual clients has unique abilities. O, di ba? Sila pa nga yung naging ano pa natin, di ba? Yes, promoting independence in body positioning and skincare. So, kahit putol or mabagal silang gumalaw, kaya ano silang mag-lotion, magsabon, di ba? So, basic positions like supine, semi-supine position, prone position, or side lying. Tulungan niyo sila, asistihan nila o tay, tagilid kayo. Kahit mabagal siya, pabayaan niyo siya tumagilid. So, promoting independence in feeding and daily care. So, importance of patience and allowing time, talagang pasensya. Allow mo
If
na
you
magbago
share
sila ng
just
kilos.
pictures.
Kasi hindi sila normal. Diba? But still, they need to feel na kaya nila. Special training for increased toileting independence. Kaya pa nila tumayo, uli. Lalayan nyo, nasa likod lang kayo. Ambulation and extremities. Kaya pa nila lumakad, kaya pa nila turuan mo gumamit ng ano. Anong gagamitin natin? Mga ambulation or devices, diba?
Devices.
Tama. Skills for therapies, daily strength daily, taking extra steps, preventing sweating, anti-embolism statins, makapit, namamagaling pa nila, pero
Ito teacher, nowadays we have done it to
kaya pa
we
nila
have the
mag-exercise
webinar
ng
offer or
lahat,
something.
diba? So those are the things
Kailangan
also.
talaga mahapang pasensya dyan eh.
Oo. And using new equipments like walker, grass bar, mga medical equipments natin, and supporting in ambulation, tinatawag din natin itong rehabilitation. Ano ba ang means ng rehabilitation? Rehabilitation is promoting someone's independence and assisting his or her participation in
Participation in activity.
Oo, hindi lahat ng rehabilitation yung na-addict lang nga ipaparehab ka. Rehabilitation means pinapagaling mo or tinuturuan mo yung client. Actually, rehabilitation in some addicted patients are also called rehabilitation kasi we are promoting their independence na mawala yung kanilang kinaka-addikan. Kaya rehabilitation pa rin yun. So rehabilitation in the movement naman is same also that we are promoting independence sa kanila na gawin nila yung normal nilang ginagawa kahit mabagal na sila. So remember, lagi mong tatandaan, you were created to make someone else's life better. Somebody needs your smile, they need your love, your gifts, and encouragement. Yeah. Diba? Manood kayo ng movie na Caregiver, pin-promote ko yan, ang ganda.
Saan po ma'am sa iyo po?
Kahit saan, may mga ano niya.
Kahit saan. Wala po ako, wala po ako, YouTube lang ako pwede.
Yeah, manood kayo sa
Log TV,
YouTube.
mga
Mga apps!
Log TV.
Oo. Netflix.
Wala po ako Netflix.
YouTube na lang, hanapin mo sa YouTube.
Log TV, may basa ko sa iyo.
O, ayan.
Positive.
So, of course, dahil kailangan natin ng mahabang pasensya, kinakailangan talaga na pati ang stress natin ay makontrol natin. You remember na pag-aralan natin yung stress nung last time?
Opo.
Paano ka ba makakapagbigay ng help kung ikaw mismo unable to help yourself? Parang sa love, di ba? You're not able to give love, wala kang able sa sarili mo.
Wala ka talaga akong sarili.
Di ba? So ano nga ba yung stress?
Kahit walang lang, basta alagaan mo ang sarili mo.
Wow.
Kahit hindi mo nagkakaroon.
That's love. Hindi na ba alam? That's self-love, yes. Tama yan. So if we don't like something, natalo na sa love, no? Again, ulitin ko, ang love ay hindi lang para sa ibang tao, ha? May self-love tayo tinatawag, and that's the best love. Na ano natin. Diba? Oo. So if you don't like something, change it. And if you can change it, change the way you think about it. Diba? Kung meron tayong mga bagay na hindi natin kayang baguhin, baka naman talagang hindi dapat baguhin. Diba? Baka may dapat lang tayo ibahin sa sarili natin. Baka yung pag-thinking lang natin doon sa something na yun, may mali. Mali na lang yung iniisip mo, akala mo mali. Kaya may stress. So again, our goals will be able to list your physical, susulat na natin tayo, emotional and behavioral signs of stress. Kasi hindi mo naman talaga magagawa being a good and perfect and professional nursing assistant kung stress ka, hindi mo magagawa yan. So you will be able to create an action plan to keep control over your own stress. Yan ang goal natin. Okay? So let's define for stress. Tingnan natin natin ito. When we have the recap. So it's just a recap. In your own word, what do you mean by stress? May stress pa kayo sa pamilya nyo, sa work nyo, sa sarili nyo, sa love life nyo. So tell me what is stress. Okay, unahin natin si Miss Jackie. So what is your stress? Okay. Yes. Kumbaga, yung time management lang yan. And prioritization ang pinaka-problema mo dyan. Okay, Miss May.
Maraming stress yan.
Sabay-sabay.
Maraming stress.
Ganun din
Kasi
na.
isip ko, yung present today, that is the present. Parang yung, kumaga, kami mo kung gawin mo yung 51 kung kailangan dapat mo muna.
Same with Jackie, prioritization.
Pamanagin mo pa rin. Kaya ako sa iyo tayo.
Ate Grace. Ate Grace. Wala sa Ate Grace.
Ako naman po, siguro yung pag-budget ko ng money.
Naisip ko na ako dito sa
Hindi po talaga ako. Tapos, syempre, dalawa po yung aking pinag-aaral. Meron pa akong pag-tatay ko pang binubuhay. Bahay na binabayaran. Saka, minsan po, wala rin ako minsan po, nakakapagin sa sarili ko kung kaya ko pa bang ituloy itong gusto ko.
Alright, welcome back. The super charge.
Si Mama Melanie.
Of course, we are super Baba. We are the heart of the company. The HR. Without HR, company is like this. And believe me, you know, we have some different sessions also, CHRP, CHRM and all, where I teach the people how this HR build or be part of the company's development, company's profit, company's loss, direct contribution. Though we are not directly getting the revenue to the company, but dealing with the people, yani employees, and the people are the one who are working in the company. Understand this chain? We deal with the people. We are shaping the people, and people will further. If we keep the people happy, company is happy, business is happy, money, yani revenue. If you don't keep the people happy, then they cannot keep the company happy. And if company is happy, customer is not happy, he will run away. So we are the heart of the company actually. This is why HR department is very important for any company's success actually. You know what? I keep saying the people, when you doesn't know how to treat the people, yani you doesn't know how to run the business. Believe me. Screwing the people, troubling the people means, dear owners, dear HRs, always remember, screwing the people, troubling the people is equal to screwing your company, screwing your business. So, let HR do their job properly so that they can contribute the best to the company success. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is the HR executive roles and responsibility and the manager roles and responsibility we were talking about. And now, here we go, the HR interview questions. Have a look for 1 minute. Key functions of HR, we learned. Right? Then, the very important question where you will find in every interview, do you know the UI labor laws, employee rights, entitlements, and all related questions? Do you know the UI labor laws? So you need to have an answer. See, UI labor law is not just about 30 days annual leave per year. UI labor is not just about 30 days annual leave per year. Okay? So, do you know the UI labor? And if some says, no matter you are a fresher, no matter you are a working HR or you are a manager, if you are weak in UI labor law, then I'm sorry, we cannot help. Because 50% of the HR operations are actually relies on the UI labor law, that is the legal compliance in UE. I don't know about other countries, but in UE labor law is very strong. Yes. A lot of things. Believe me, I do conduct the UE labor law training. Yani every Saturday and Sunday, 2 o'clock I have next session, UE labor law. Okay, like this. It's a 6-hour session and deeper, every article, every coverage. If you see here, every article, every coverage, labor contract, visa rule, mainland, free zone, absconding, probation, every leave category and associated rules carry forward, encashment, expiry of the leave, forfeiting the leave, and harassments, payroll, overtime, gratuity related and warning, termination, resignation, notice and day-to-day all the challenges. You know why? If anyone is weak in the labor law, it will trigger a huge penalties. Huge penalty to the company. And reputational damage. Company reputation. And the people will be disappointed and they will leave the company. High number of resignations. And many companies says, especially the HR department, sir, please give me one opportunity. If you don't give me the opportunity, how can I learn? I never had this kind of experience. Please give me the opportunity. I will learn. I am a fast learner. Believe me, I am a very fast, super fast learner actually, like a rocket. I am a fast learner. Give me the opportunity, I will. By the time you join and you learn, it will be 3, 4, 6 months. In the meantime, you may tend to do some mistake because of not having the labor law knowledge. The company will trigger having the huge penalty and reputational damage and people dissatisfaction, high number of resignations. You tell me, you may be having a salary of 5,000 or 10,000 Baba. The penalties, article number 60, Two. Article number 62 of the labor law says the penalty is ranging up to 10 million dirhams. And article number 64 says it will go up to the jail imprisonment. Jail imprisonment for hiring you to show you sympathy and empathy, to give you the opportunity for a job. That is the reason every company wants to have a person in HR with the UE labor law knowledge. No, here labor law means this is entire for everyone. Here, in the UE labor law, in the contracts, there is nothing called manager, supervisor, accountant, HR, receptionist, driver, labor. We all are labor here. This labor law is for everyone same. Across the UAE, everyone same labor law. It's not like for manager, labor law is different, manager annual leave is different, and for driver annual leave is different. No, for HR annual, no, for everyone it is same. Okay? Asad Ali? Understood? For everyone the labor law is same.
Lumalabas lang ang masawin ko or ang madalas kong bulikan kapag so.
And I'm going to teach what is the difference between, maybe some of you are working in the free zone company. What is the difference and all we are going to discuss that. In case if anyone wants, then you may look into joining, because this is the very important question and you have to have an answer. If you are not prepared, you will be out of the interview. As simple as that. Coming. Do you know the UAE? Otherwise, we will be incurring the penalties, issues, mistakes, warnings from the Mohre ministry, and Mohre means Ministry of Human Resources, right? Yeah. Warning, legal notice.
Headache, muscle spasm at saka indigestion.
I'll tell you one small example for not having UAE labor law knowledge. Just small example, okay? Let me show you something. Because of that person, because of that HR not having a knowledge, or that accountant, that finance, where is that?
So anxiety, ayan, fear, irritability yan pala, hindi ka konting bagay lang eh. Irritable ka na. Impatience,
I hope you guys can see my screen.
pasensya mo.
This is the way I train the people, okay? Alright, so this one.
Emotionally, napakarami mo palang stress, no?
One of the employee contacted me from other company. Okay, assalamu alaikum sir, blah blah blah, okay. Gratuity calculation, I told her as per the latest basic salary, first 5 years, 21 days. Okay, 6th year onwards, 30 days basic every year. And overtime gratuity shall not exceed equivalent to 2 years full salary. This is the law. But the same company is not accepting and preparing for only less.
Yes, of course.
Yes, maybe they have worked more. Anyway. Then again I specified here, this is very important guys, this number, this is what the labor law is. And this article 51 means gratuity, and this clause number means 6 means the gratuity has a maximum cap of 2 years salary. Now gratuity cannot be unlimited if you are working 100 years in the company. Okay, yes I know sir, but they are not giving. Okay, lodge a complaint in Mohre. Lodge a complaint, as simple as that. Okay, now, yesterday sir, they sent me this one. Yeah, this one. I hope you guys can see my screen. Okay. What is this? Okay, whatever it is, I mean, their company way of giving the explanation to the employees. Okay? As per the company, this is the raw gratuity. Okay? 2,81,281,000. But Mohre legal cap is, Mohre limit the gratuity to maximum of 2 years of basic salary. So, this you are not going to get, but only this much. Yani almost the gap of somewhere around 5,000 dirham. Correct, guys? Correct? Now Mohre limit the gratuity for 2 years basic salary. Where it is mentioned? Where it is mentioned? They are claiming Article 50, this one. You can see here, Article 51, clause number 6.
focus. Hindi ka makafocus.
Article 51 clause number 6.
Diba?
Okay. What Article 51 clause number 6?
Feeling
Let me show.
overwhelmed. Ano ba ang overwhelmed?
Yung kumbaga, ang saya-saya mo, ma'am.
O, pwedeng ang saya-saya mo. Parang feeling mo, yung
parang feeling mo na parang nakatapunan na yung problema.
yes, di ba? Lunod ka na ba?
There is Article 51 clause number 6.
Guilt for no reason.
But let's go through Article 51.
May mga kaibigan akong nakausap before na nandito sa kanilang
Legal reference is important. Someone is just checking the labor law in the ChatGPT, in the LinkedIn, and coming with the bringing the problems to the company. What is this? See here, they are labor law saying basic salary. If you are calculating the gratuity and of service, which is this I told you, 21 days for first 5 years, 30 days. This is a basic salary. Now Article 51 clause number 6 which limits the gratuity. Yani this one. See, it is required based on the foregoing that the end of service benefit in its entirety does not cross 2 years wage. Now you tell me guys, is it mentioned 2 years wage? Wage means salary. 2 years wage or 2 years basic wage? Is it mentioned basic somewhere here? Is it mentioned? No. Because that particular HR think that it is basic. Think. And that think assumption also with a great confidence. Really? Is it mentioned here basic salary? Wage means full salary here. If the law has specified basic means basic. The law specified basic wherever necessary. See here. Wherever necessary they specified the basic.
So sometimes
So that company is going in a wrong direction. And what did I reply here? Again I told you maximum cap is full salary. For more clarification, contact More and complain. Even I am telling you, complain in the More.
O ito, naranasan nyo na rin ba pag stress kayo, nahihirapan kayo matulog?
See? Not the complaint in More. This complaint to More, legal notice, court, lawyer fees. Who is responsible in the company? Who is responsible? Because of that, half knowledge HR, half knowledge is always dangerous. This is the danger.
May acting out. Yung bigla ka na
This is the danger.
nag-walk out ka.
You have seen already.
Biruan, bigla ka na nag-walk out.
So, ladies and gentlemen, stay focused on the labor law. If you do not know, do not follow the ChatGPT. Baba, have you seen the ChatGPT? You want me to show the ChatGPT? What the ChatGPT says? Let me put.
Yung mga kasama mo kasi sa kanila joke time pa lang kayo. Pero ikaw, mag-walk out.
Okay, for example, UAE labor law. Example, okay? Okay, it is giving the answer. It is giving the answer. Wonderful. Thank you so much, ChatGPT. Thank you so much. Whatever the answer it is. Okay. What is this? Can you see, sir? Can anyone of you see here? This one? See, I am highlighting. ChatGPT can make a mistakes. I am not telling. ChatGPT system is telling that it can make a mistake. Please, for the legal compliance, never follow any social media, LinkedIn or ChatGPT. You have to have a authentic, the valid legal reference. ChatGPT itself is saying ChatGPT can do the mistakes. So ChatGPT is not a decision maker here. ChatGPT is not the ministry. ChatGPT is not the court. Unless the court, the ministry document which I have shown you some time ago, I have shown you, right? That is the labor. And some people, they misunderstand the labor law, misinterpret. That is where, a mentor is required with a great experience, real-time experience to decode what exactly the labor law is saying. Do you know the UAE laws? Alright, then explain all the HR process and procedures. Full cycle. HR process, procedure, timeline, tracking, monitoring, reports, challenges, best possible solution. Explain the full cycle for each HR function. Recruitment challenges, recruitment reports, recruitment process, onboarding challenges, payroll process, payroll challenges, visa process, everything. The process, procedure, timelines, and each process takes how much of time? Tracking the reports, tracking and reports, full cycle of HR. Question yourself, do you know this?
So other substance like
Attending the interview. And getting the certificate. Alright. Then again, very common question today is, what is emiratization? What is emiratization? NAFIS, pension entitlements, and procedure, and challenges, and reports. In UAE today, it's a very common question, ladies and gentlemen. The ball is in your court now. What is emiratization? NAFIS, pension entitlements. Because these Emiratis, they don't receive the gratuity, like how 21 days, 30 days, no? They have something called pension. What is, how it process? What is the rule? What is the process? What is the procedure? How we do that? The interviewer wants to know how to do that. What is that? Any concept? What is emiratization and all? What is KPI? Then how to do that? Yeah, that is what experience means. Maybe some of you may be a fresher or switching from other job to this job, HR. They said, sir, without working experience, how can we answer all of this? Correct? Without a working experience, how to answer all of this? Correct? Without working experience, I understand, but learn how to do that. Who will teach us, sir? Who will teach us all of these things? And then HR analytics, various HR analytics. Then how do you maintain the HR records, employee files, HR trackers? What are the various HR trackers, various HR reports, forms, templates? And do you know HR system tools? How do you have the Excel knowledge, like VLOOKUP, COUNTIF and all? This is very important. Excel knowledge, HRMS, online forms. This is what? Answer me. Take your job. Job is ready for you. Job is ready for everyone. Yes. But only thing is, job is ready for everyone. Those who have the real knowledge of all of these things.
These mood swings. Kaya during the time
No. If you're not prepared, then sorry. Alright. Done? Now, let's see all this HR related of all HR functions, right? All HR functions. Let's see what all HR functions, what are the various function-wise HR interview questions, ladies and gentlemen. Have a look.
They understand na pinag-aaralan nila yung mood swings sa mga partners nila. So during ng times na may period yung nila, so either hindi nila papansin.
Recruitment. These are all the functions, right? Recruitment, onboarding, compensation, performance and training, employee relations, offboarding. Every function, recruitment cycle. If you see here, every function has a cycle. And a full process, step by step process, aligned with the international best practice.
And sometimes sila pa yung pabebe.
For every function there is a cycle. I do not have a space here, otherwise I would write more. Every function you will find the challenges and solutions. Here also challenges and solutions. In every function you will find the challenges and solutions. In every function you will find the tracking and reports.
Hindi mo pwedeng patulan. Kasi ang mga babae, hindi naman nila sinasadya ng mga mood swings.
Here also actually, here you will find tracking and reports everywhere. Incident report, engagement, rewards, absenteeism report, all of these things. First of all, you should know how to do that. How to do all of these things you should know first. It's not just watching the question. You should have an answer also, right?
Oo. Kung mapapansin niyo yung mga Americans, lagi pupunta sila sa mga beach or park.
Now,
Yan yung mga-
question yourself. Do you have answer for these questions? Do you have answer for this emeritation, labor law, the previous one which I shown you? You know, UAE labor law, the emeritation, NAFIS, pension, and all of these things.
They have this talaga.
If someone question you, the answer should be on the tip of your tongue, like this.
Yes. They know it.
Yeah, this is what it is. Now again, same question, sir, this much. Challenges, tracking reports, performance management, KPIs. And many people think they are working in HR, maybe some of you working in HR and we know everything in HR. And question yourself, do you know how to set up the KPIs? Do you know what is this, how to do this TNA, TNI training procedures in the company? You are going and attending three small companies, small salary. Small company, small salary, small area of job, small task, small assignment. Okay? But big companies, big salary, big knowledge they expect, big number of skills and experience. So they will ask you this question. Of course, this is part of the job. Yeah. All of these things. Do you know all of these things? And recruiters, for example, recruiter know that they are the recruiter. In big companies, they'll ask you one question. Apart from this challenges, tracking, procedures, they'll ask you one question. Like in case, if any one of you are recruiter, let's say, imagine, you have posted a job somewhere in LinkedIn, Indeed, Naukri, you got somewhere around 500 to 1000 CVs. You received already. First of all, half of the CVs are irrelevant. Irrelevant, yeah, you are posting a job for example, you are posting a job for a engineer, mechanical engineer, and CVs are receiving for accountant, HR, driver, office boy, laundry. Yeah. This is one of the challenge in the recruitment. Anyway, so you received, let's say, 500 to 1000 CVs. Now the client, the HR manager, is sitting on your head, Baba, you have 15 minutes. I want at least 10 CVs within this budget. Let's say budget is 5,000. I don't want to say 6,000. Huh? No. Maximum budget is 5,000. 5,000 immediately available with driving license, with own visa. We don't want to spend any visa. Multiple conditions. You have 15 minutes, 10 CVs. The ball is in your court. The time starts. How to do that? What is the technique? That is certainly impossible, no, sir. Thank you so much. We will call you later. Yes, there are techniques. There are strategies to reach the right hunting, that is called headhunting. Hunting the right candidate according to the company budget, company's expectation, immediately available. Yes, but people doesn't know. Find a solution, find an answer. Because in these 2 hours of training, I wish I would have given all the answer one by one. I will show you, but time is also matters, right? Because after this, I have a labor law training also starting at 2 o'clock. If anyone is interested, you may join. Saturday and Sunday we conduct 2 batches every week, 2 o'clock to 8 o'clock. Alright? So all of these things, visa, work permit and visa procedures. Many people say, sir, yes, we received the documents from the employee and we process the visa, labor contract signing, and the visa, medical, Emirates trading, but not that much. A lot is happening. Not just about, someone is signing the contract and you're getting the visa. That appears to you. But behind the scenes, a lot of things are happening. That is what the interviewer wants to know. A single error, a single gap in the skills and knowledge will trigger the interview rejection. And I'm telling you, you have to prepare. Right? So, ladies and gentlemen, maybe till now you are not aware about what are those interview questions and all. Some of you are aware, some of you are not. And when you talk about the HR manager, for HR manager, yes, we will ask the interview question from him. Then we'll start explaining each and everything. Explain how to do all of these things. Explain. Explain. How to do this.
For men only.
Mm.
It's not for women.
Hindi, for women din.
Many people say, sir, we actually have undergone certain certification to learn all of these things, how to do all of these things. But they teach us theory, total theory. Where it is? Yeah, here. Some people ask me, sir, to learn that, how to do? Is anyone teach us? Our seniors are not teaching, no one is there to teach us. We are a fresher, how to learn, sir? Shall we remain freshers lifelong? Don't we feel hunger? Or our families? Yani the job is meant only for the experienced people, not for us? No. Of course, every individual, every human deserves the job or whatever the income opportunity. But the point is that because of not having a knowledge, they are getting rejected. Because jobs are limited, competition is high. You need to learn. So for that purpose, for the biggest, which is the best suitable certification for HR jobs and career growth in UAE. There are various certifications. You must have seen various institutes, okay, where you can see here what certification like CHRP, CHRM, SHRM, or CAPD and all. Which is the best certification out of this? See, CHRP, if you ask me the simple, this is for HR executive, senior HR executive, okay? HR executive up to senior HR executive. This is manager, assistant manager, manager.
Of course, yun yung motivation mo. So stress, hindi pala
Shram also one of the certifications, CAPD also. This is well renowned body. But you know what? This is a question here. Which certification is the best to choose for HR? In UAE, we find these multiple certifications are how to choose the best one to learn all of those, to prepare ourselves for the interview, because we don't want to get rejected in the interviews. Or even if you are working in some companies, we really want to grow. This company is paying very low salary and we want to come out of and grow to the best company, and that companies are asking hundreds of questions and we are getting rejected. No matter fresher, working HR, knowledge, you have to have. Alright? So where people tends to go towards the training and certification, and unfortunately, most of the training institute around, they give total bookish training. I don't know how many of anyone have you attended this kind of trainings in the market? If you can just put in the chat message. Any one of you? CHRP, CHRM, SHRM, CAPD, and all?
I hate na mga, hindi ko hate, but...
Okay, many people said here. Okay? Now, I'm asking you, see, before questioning, Muna Sabir has mentioned, yes, but all the theory, definitions, theory, Baba, these definitions, theories, we have already done in the past, in the college, in the graduation, MBA, again theory. You could not learn the right HR exactly as per the HR department, real-time HR department, real-time all of these things. Right? All of these things. You could not learn during the graduation in masters in 2, 3, 5 years of education. Do you think can you learn the same theory, same bookish knowledge in 1 month of training? You could not achieve in 2 years, 3 years, and you're going to achieve in 1 month? Same books, same theory? Is it possible? Highly impossible. Again, same theory. Why? The common teachers are teaching. Common teachers are teaching. So whenever, ladies and gentlemen, I'm sure most of you agree with me, we at this point of time, we are already adults, we are already professionals, we want a job. We want a job. And imagine, believe me, if you're just carrying some piece of paper certificate and telling some of you, whoever has CHRP, CHRM, sir, I have done this CHRP and CHRM, this is a certificate. Doesn't matter theory or practical, but I have completed. Certificate. Give me the job. Done. Give me the job, I'm waiting. Because I have done the certificate. Give me the job. Baba, knowledge, what is WPS? What is the recruitment techniques? What is the emiratization? Do you know the UE labor law thoroughly? Do you know what is performance management, KPIs? Do you know all these recruitment challenges, solutions? What reports we use? What is the PNI, performance reports, KPIs? Do you know? That is a practical, that only I will get after joining the company, no? Please, join me there. Then what is this certification? You have done CHRP, CHRM, hundreds of training, various training, CIPD, SHRM, whatnot. What is this? Only a piece of paper? That is what is happening in the market. Unfortunately, looting the people, emotions, the dreams of the people. And maybe some of you, out of you, maybe some of our competitors here, just joining this webinar to see how those Global Academy is doing. Okay, Baba. At least I'm telling you guys, don't loot the people. Give the real training. If you are taking the money, give the real training. Let them understand this. In case if any one of you are hidden competitors here. I'm telling you, I support you guys. But the problem is the trainer. Trainer is not available. Common teachers are there. Whoever is ideal, they are teachers. If I am paying something, no matter 1,000 dirham, 3,000 dirham, 5,000 dirham, because for some objective, with some dream, I am joining this certification. I want to learn this because I want to prepare myself for an HR. Right, guys? Am I right? But is it happening? No. Unfortunately, because trainer is not. When I am the trainer, HR expert, experienced, earning 30,000-40,000 dirham in my company, why would I come here for this commission-based job training? Per day, 200, 3, I am already earning 30,000. Why should I come here? This is the gap in the market. That is the reason companies are unable to find the right trainer. So if there is not the right expert here, believe me, I am not a trainer. I am not a trainer. I am not a teacher. I am a working HR professional, senior HR manager. But yes, teaching, sharing the knowledge is my passion, and I am doing that. I hope you are enjoying though I am not a trainer, you are enjoying my way of training, way of teaching. And you can see me, I am not a trainer or teacher, but yes, those global academy has given me the opportunity. I am participating in this. See here. Senior HR business partner, working professional. Yeah. And chief training officer in those global academy and HR. I mean, all my UE companies HR only. I started from the HR officer. Where is the post? Yeah. If you see here, go to this kind of images. Yeah, I do post my team, my recruitment, see all of these things. Walk-in interview, all of these things.
Yes.
I am not a teacher. Yes, this career coach because I love to be to share my knowledge, to help the people, you know. But yes, time matters. For my timing only, this institute pay me the commission, salary and all. Otherwise I am happy with my family. Why should I come here and spend my day off and everything?
So setting people up,
right? So whichever whichever you choose, where is that? Whichever you choose, all are okay, but always ask for certain questions. Is it a theory or a practical? So focus on this. We don't need this. This is done already. Finish. Some people say practical. Practical? Okay. Attend the demo. Can I see the demo? Without wasting your money. If you really don't want to waste your money, ask for the demo. And in the demo, check whether it's a practical or a theory. And who is the trainer? Who is the trainer? Check the LinkedIn profile. check the LinkedIn profile. Whether he's a real HR manager, HR professional, or a common teacher, common L&D professional. Again, I have great respect to every teacher, of course. But at this point, we need a job. That is why we are paying this much of money. Certain companies, certain institutes are coming up with a huge offer, 500 dirham, 1000 dirham, CHRP plus CHR and all of these things, for example. Okay? These plus these, offer, 500, 1000, offer. Every dirham is very important for you. It is a hard-earned money. Not just a piece of paper. Yani you are paying this money only for a certificate, huh? But no knowledge. Certificate, but no skills, no knowledge. As required by the business. As required by the business. For intern. Yani this one. This one. No matter you are a working professional or a fresher. Yeah.
Ito pa ang pinaka-importante. If you have someone to talk to,
most of theory, no matter from CAPD, full theory. Full theory. If you don't believe me, if you want to waste your money and then realize, please go ahead. It's your money end of the day. It's your money. Right? So, yes. In that case, the question was remaining a question, right? This much of things, we are a fresher, we don't know, we are working professionals also, but kind of a admin HR is happening here, the real HR is not happening. The real HR, then how, if these people are looting, no senior is teaching, no friend is there to teach us, how? We are a fresher, no knowledge, without a job, how can we get an experience? Without experience, how can we get selected? Completely gaps are there in this market. We are struggling. What to do? If that is the case, come and join those Global Academy. We do provide this training, but completely practical and process-based training. No bookish. End of the day, I am the trainer. I mean, these are the interview questions you have seen. But what is the answer? How to do that? That is the question.
And that's the rest at least.
And when we say practical, this is most important.
Self-talk.
Templates to try. This is most important. To practice practical training, right? To practice. And some institutes are claiming that they are giving practical. When ask for the demo, check who is the trainer, the quality, whether it is a real practice before spending money. Before spending money. Practical? You want to see how it is? Sure. When we say this one, right? Sure.
Kung napakaraming negative people in your life, natabunan na yung mga positive na tao.
The moment I am sharing my screen, you should understand this is a practical.
At ito lang masasabi ko sa inyo, when you have negative.
See, this is how we maintain the folder. Yani all of these folders.
Kahit feeling mo na iinis na sa.
For example, compensation and benefits, attendance and payroll. How to do this attendance and payroll?
Wala kang magagawa kapag negative.
You are going to receive all of these folders in case if you are joining to learn this. Yeah. When you see the timesheet from here, that's practical training. How to do this step by step, as expected during the interview, as expected during the real-time job, step by step.
Tanggalin mo sa buhay mo yung mga ganyan. Or,
and this payroll register. And by the way, this is hyper automated sheet. By the way, hyper automated sheet. WPS, how to maintain this? See, for example, this guy, Samir, how much Samir's salary? Actual salary is 6,000 dirham, correct? And how much he is getting now? 5,800. His salary is 6,000 but getting 5,800. Why? Why is getting 5,800? And the net salary final? In the final net salary, how much is going to the bank account? 5,900. How this is happening? Okay. because there are addition deductions are there anyway. But this is called salary, normal salary as per the contract or latest salary, and this is a earned salary as per attendance. 6,000 is a normal salary, but as per attendance 5,800. And this guy is absent for 1 day. Where is this guy? See, this guy is absent for 1 day. 1 day absent, that's why it is coming 6,000. And even in the pay slip also, this is a pay slip. 1001, boom. See here, total salary 6,000, earned is 5,800. Then after addition deduction, this is coming. Control P, it becomes a pay slip. Give to your employee. Now this is a 5,800 here, right? Because of 1 day absent. See here, 1 day absent, can you see? Okay. Now let me put some other absents. Yellow. Example. Class salary is changed already. This 6,000 has become 4,000. And in the pay slip also, this 10 days absent automatically 6,000 has become 4,000. Again, coming back. Let's say another absent, another some full month absent, for example. Now the salary is only 600 dirham. Even in the pay slip it is 600 dirham. Imagine how hyper automation. See here and paid. Even in the same way for worker, blue collar, I'm going to teach you how to do that, and you are going to receive all these templates free within that package. This is called practical training. And this is for HR manager and board planning. Okay, full and final settlement. How to do again? How to do the full and final settlement, gratuities and all. And this is the automation. See here, this only one person in the history, right? Only one person gone. 1001 Joji. Now this full and final settlement is 0. 0, right? So let's do one settlement. 1004. Boom, everything came. Separation category. Resignation. Yeah, termination. Okay, when he's got today, for example. Last working day is also. Last working day is no, 1st August he resigned. And today is the last working day. Any 16 days serve notice. But whereas 30 days, remaining 16 days he served the notice, remaining 14 days he did not serve the notice. Okay, 1st of August, the salary cycle, we have to pay the attendance salary also, by the way. Overtime, okay, 2 hours, 3 hours, 8 hours, whatever, they are coming automatically. And this one, okay, 200 is already taken, this much leave salary. Gratuity, everything came automatically. Finally, see, in a matter of 10-15 seconds, final settlement is ready. Control print. Prepared by, approved by, acknowledged by, everything is ready. Printed. Now, freezed. Submit. This 16,000 dirham entire history should come in the history. Submit. Boom. This becomes 0 and the entire history gone to this history. See, 16,000. Let's see if 16,000 came or not. Everything. See here. So this kind of automation, most of the companies are lacking this. Okay? And this is going to be provided to you to prepare yourself. Leave management also. Wonderful leave management tracking. Many people doesn't know how to do this. Because there are formulas. This is happening automatically. Even there is a formula here. Can you see here? Such a big formula. Even final settlement also. This is a fully automated means there is a formula here. It's not a magic by the way. Okay? How it works. I'm going to show you how it works, how to do that, how to handle all of this carry forward, encashment, expiries, how to track the carry forward, because labor law has certain rules, na? You have to follow certain rules. This is called templates and trackers. So like that, there are UAE national pensions, SIF file, leave application form, gratuity provisions, KPIs. This is how we maintain the folder, right?
So I have art therapy before nung bata pa ako.
See, these are the KPIs, how to do this.
So yung bata pa ako,
For example, currently how much is KPI for this employee? 86% is his performance. 86% overall performance. Okay? Imagine, let's say for in certain months he is 0. Okay? Now see, that 86 gone to 80. You need to see the performance, to measure the performance. And every department, most of the departments KPIs has been included here. To practice, to learn how to do that, and to implement in your companies. Believe me, in certain companies, if you go and tell, sir, I have all of these things, you are all set and ready to rock in the interview.
Stay positive.
Yes.
Tell yourself-
Learning and development, employee development, training reports, how we do this, employee development, onboarding, onboarding trackers, all of these things, asset handover form. This is a template form, asset handover form. Remove our logo and implement. That's it. No problem. We give the consent to our registered employees, not the outsiders, not to resell further. That is intellectual property, but we give these rights to our students, our registered employees, whoever is participating in CHRP, CHRM, employee relations, HR policies, HR letters, code of conduct policies, certain policies. Where employees signing here as part of the joining to maintain the healthy culture in the company, employee letters, salary certificate, experience letter. These one can do probably from ChatGPT. This is okay. Still, ready-made is there. Offboarding, separation trackers, all of these things, exit interviews, HR analytics. Most importantly, half of the people doesn't know what is HR analytics. How we do this? Dashboards, analytics, attritions. See,
pinag-aralan natin na first week and second week.
people doesn't know how to do all of these things.
Okay?
Thank you, ma'am.
So, kung ready na kayo next week for your physical...
And for HR manager also, separately.
Next week,
For HR manager, CHRM,
tuloy na matapos yung ating...
HR man for planning, all of these things, how to do the planning and all.
Tapusin muna natin. Kasi...
You have seen the insight, competency matrix, job descriptions, templates, HR policies, all ready to use policies, equipment and ready to use, performance management, again, succession plans,
Okay lang.
compensation pay structures, how to do these pay structures, how to define the salary bands, compare ratios, increment, promotions,
Mga classmate, online tayo. Pag-online na lang muna tayo.
report, increment, promotion report, how to do this, how to define increment, promotion. It's not like you take 500 dirham, you take 1000, 1000 dirham. No, not like that. There is a proper calculation, performance-based increments. First of all, person should know how to do this as HR manager. HR budgeting, CTCs. People doesn't know what is CTC. When you have this template, when you explore all of these things, you know CTC, how to see the company budgets, and how to understand all of these things. Leave provision, HR budgeting. Yeah. This is all the interview questions. Right? So, think about it, guys. And see how many people. It was almost 100 people joined, now 84. Thanks to their comfort zone. And later regret actually. Stay focused, guys. And we do have daily trainings. THRP you can complete in 5 days. Same training, same concept, same practical, because we focus on the practical, no books, no theories. Many people say, freshers don't know how to do, we are getting rejected. And this one getting rejected. And by the way, many people say also something called ATS friendly CV. There is nothing called ATS friendly CV. It's a keyword friendly CV, and I'm going to show you how to bring your CV on the top. You want to see live how my CV always on the top, especially I will give you an example of Naukri Girls. You want to see live? Sure. That is another question, huh? How to bring the CV on the top all the times. See here, for example, Naukri Girls.
You need to fill up po lahat po ng information nyo. Kailangan nyo po maisulat dyan.
So in our CHRP, all the things, these are the package of the CHRP. For example, I am HR manager. There are 27 filters. See here, salary filter, nationality filter, experience, keywords, male, female, education details. 27 filters are there. Guys, as a matter of tip, please, wherever you are, log in, Naukri Girls, Indeed, okay? At least one time in the morning, one time in the evening. Open that sheet and do some minor update like dot and all, dot, save now. Do that. Because here, when we filter these, for example, HR manager. Example, HR manager. Okay? And I am filtering here, show last active 3 days. How many?
The rest po,
15,000.
napalagay
And these people are on the top.
last time sa mother niyo po, yung explanation po.
And in this 15,000, you will see Mr. Nasir also, yani that is me, on the top 3. 15,000, top 3, Nasir.
Full name and new application form.
Yeah, I have also my CV. Very simple CV, see? LinkedIn profile. Okay, very simple CV. Achievements. And this is my duties and responsibilities. Many people call ATS, Baba, my CV is not ATS friendly CV. Sorry, my CV is not ATS friendly CV. Okay, so now if I remove that last 3, no preference. Let's see how many CVs are there. Without any filter, no CVs. 700,000, close to 1 million CVs. Close to 1 million CVs, guys. 1 million CVs for this. 15,000 page. No recruiter has that much of stamina and patience to go through 15,000 pages, 7 lakh CVs. That's why they filter. However, let's see this, lucky people who are in the top 10. Oh, all these are lucky people. And in that, all these lucky people, my students on the top who got to know what is the technique behind bringing the CV on the top. I'm going to show you. It's not just explain. Yeah, Himaz is my student. You want to see it? Himaz, where are you? Yeah, here. Uman. Himaz Uman. See? Uman. Right? My student. And he has done the CHRM. Nasiruddin, anyway, by default, Baba, if student is there, then Guru, the mentor, also has to be there. In that, almost 1 million CVs. In the top 10, me and my students. Kiran Acharya, again my student. Just yesterday he sent me a message. I don't know what it is. Yeah, this guy. Some message he sent me. I had shared him. He was asking me how this and all. Kiran, who has done CHRM from me. See? See, UA labor law, KSDA. What is this KSDA? Yeah. See here, those Global Academy, Kiran Acharya. And I think he has done CPD also. CPD also. We have international certification. Is not uploaded. So guys, see, they are all coming on the top. Who else? Tanvir, Shubha. Lot of people are there because in last 1 year almost 300-400 people have tried already. Okay, let's go and filter now. Okay, out of this let's filter. UAE labor law. I'm going to put UAE labor law. Okay? Search. Out of 700,000, 7 lakh CVs, only 11,000 has a UAE labor law. Is it my mistake as a recruiter, as a hiring manager? You have not included in the CV. Yeah, it's a keyword friendly CV, Baba. It's not a ATS friendly CV. It's a keyword friendly CV, and Dakshata is coming on the top. Even in this, 11,000 is my student, Dakshata. See. Yeah, they know why they are on the top. Okay. Anuja was my student. Yeah. So there are certain things, guys, where you have to enter all of these things. And whatever the interview questions I have shown you, right? Whatever of this all have to be in the CV. Okay? And please, one more tip I want to give you. That always when you have a UAE local number, right? Imagine because of the network issues, your number is not connecting. Do you want to lose the job? So, and highly, because when I see certain people, I want to try to send a WhatsApp to that number, there is no WhatsApp. Why? Because person has calling number different, WhatsApp number different, home country number different. Okay, you have your home country number. You can put 2-3 WhatsApp also in your mobile. You know that clone WhatsApp, twin WhatsApp, double WhatsApp something. Local UAE number, when you have to have a WhatsApp associated with the same number, Baba. My recommendation. Because when your call is not getting connected, your CV is superb. I want to connect with you. I want to arrange your interview. But no WhatsApp, no call, no WhatsApp. Manager, please in your CV, if you have a number, and ensure that it's an accurate number, no typo mistakes. I see some people one number less, 1 digit less or 1 digit high. And some people I have seen, I don't know, most of you, some of you who approach us, they have came on visit visa, but they are sharing the CV to every company, but with their home country number. Local number is not available. And home country number is off because you are in Dubai, you are in Abu Dhabi, UAE. But in the CV, the home country number is there. What is this? Mistakes. Okay. Sir, does this all templates match every company? Yes, Baba. See, recruitment. For example, if I show you how the recruitment looks like, payroll looks like. See, for example, there is a recruitment and payroll. Every company, same job. I told you, not only here, across UAE, across the world actually. For example, this is a recruitment master. Okay? So you are maintaining a track when the vacancy came, which department, which position, is it a new or replacement, what is the salary, what is the name of the candidate, doesn't matter which company, same. And moving forward, there are a lot inside here. Moving forward, there are a lot. Somebody, yes, then screen status, interview status, recruitment timelines, detailed report, metrics, in one report, one tracker, one template, there are multiple sheets. If I go in that way, it will be 200 plus trackers actually. Yes. Yeah, I have worked this in multiple, 10 companies I have worked. So, office boy, I have passion. Oh, I love you, my dear. I love you. Okay, office boy. Yes, I have been. Those certain positions I have not kept in my CV. Yes, I have been into the similar position. I told you, I started from scratch. I started from the scratch with that passion. With that passion, dedication, I started converting myself into HR. Okay, but no one is there. I went to one of the institute, 2012 or 2013. Okay, that time there was no much institute. I went there. I was sleeping. Why? Total theory, total books. Finally, out of my passion, after attending and rejecting hundreds of interviews, after getting rejected hundreds of interviews, finally someone said, Baba, okay, because of the humanity, you'll take. Yani, because theory. But yes, today we have someone to hold your hands, to extend the support, to teach you step by step the real HR as expected by the top big companies. Top big companies, if they are following certain processes, means small company means they are anyway part of it. Yani, imagine if a company is following these, top big companies follow all of these things. But small companies, they follow this and they follow this. And this is taken care by the, maybe payroll. But in some companies, this also here. BCA background HR in admin. Since I don't have an MBA in HR, reduce the chance of getting interview calls for HR roles. Not necessarily, but have the added knowledge and certification. See, you have an MBA, but the question is not about the certificate. The question is, do you have this knowledge? Do you have this? The question is this one. Do you know monetization, all the rules? Do you know all the UAE labor laws? Do you know TNI, TNS, the challenge, all these things? Everything, including case if you are already HR executive, you are looking for an HR manager. The question is, do you know all of these things? Question yourself. Those who have attended the interview, attended the CHRP, CHRM, SHRM, CAPD, hundreds of certifications you must have attended, but the interviewer is not so interested in your certification but your knowledge. First knowledge, then certification. Yes. What certification it is without a knowledge, without a skills? I'm asking you. If I am coming to you, sir, ma'am, I have a knowledge and I have a knowledge. Sorry, I have a certification but no knowledge. Give me the offer. I am sure if you are the interviewer, if you are the hiring manager, you cannot offer them. You know why? Because there are 10 people are sitting there in the interview for the interview. Out of 10 people, every company want to choose the best candidate. Correct? The best. When best people, and best means experienced people, highly knowledgeable people are there, they will choose that. So that minimal training, salary anyway same. Why to go and run behind the freshers or the no knowledge people when they have a ready-made people with the ready-made skills, ready-made knowledge? Why? Ask yourself. That is where I have taken the initiative personally, because I have seen one day while conducting one interview, I see hundreds of certifications. You know what happens? Let's say I have a HR assistant vacancy where I am contacting for the posted a job. 1000 CVs came. Out of 1000 CVs came, I am okay for the fresher. So out of 1000 CVs, I will first look for someone who has a certification. At least someone who has a certification. At least. Then I will call these people, I will filter these people for freshers, okay? I will filter these people. Then I will see these someone for one vacancy, 100 people are there. I don't need all 100 people. Even if you have this kind of certification, then I will filter further who has a skills and knowledge, skills and practical knowledge. Then I will filter for the 10 people. This is how the filters happen. Let's say certification is required. That is also to filter. After certification, these people came. After that, real skills and knowledge. Because other 90 people have got only theory knowledge. Theory. Baba, I don't need theory in Excel. Theory is not going to help my company. Theory is not going to help my real practical challenges. Unless the person has the real practical knowledge. Yani, you really need someone to mentor you, to hold your hand, to guide you the whole process and procedure. Step by step, how it happens. Step by step. To know how the step by step works, let me show you how the step by step works. How our material works actually. For example, this is the CHRP material. Okay? This is what you're going to receive. Let's say, for example, investigation. If someone questions you how to do the investigation. Okay? Like that, for example, as a matter of demo, I'm showing it to you.
I'm sorry,
This is called step-by-step process training. This is called practical training. There is no theory here. And this booklet, the whole, how many? Almost 139 pages. Even the analytics, how it works, formulas. Not only that, because I have a limited time and limited freedom to show everything, because this is meant for only for the paid students. Okay. Otherwise, the whole you will not find the theory. See process. You can see here process. This is the formula actually. Formulas are there. Then settlement, the process and the formula. See everything. Even here recruitment process, and there is some meeting is happening. What happens in the meeting? Then again, what is happening? What is the difference and how the process? Can you see here process and certain forms? See? No theory. Again process. Walk-in interviews happening. How to conduct the walk-in interviews? Process. Visa process. This is a visa process actually. Okay? No theory, Baba. No time for the theory here. Here also payroll checklist, payroll process, payroll calculations, leave management, leave calculations. On top of it, this practice templates, guys. I hope you enjoyed this training. And finish, Josephine. Thank you so much. And guys, there are a lot of scams are happening in the market, huh? Lot of scams are happening in the market. In the name of job, don't pay a single dirham. A single dirham in the name of job. That is a scam. And second thing is that in the name of certification, scam is happening nowadays. Certification scam. You got a job, you got an offer letter, but in the offer letter it is mentioned, ladies and gentlemen, you got a job, proper interview, proper company, proper interview, offer letter. But in the offer letter, one line is mentioned, you do this certification, something called CAP, Certified Admin Professional, something. You do this certification, then the job is for you. No, that is a scam. That is a scam. They need skills, knowledge, and your existing certificate. Not like for us, go and get the certificate first, take the offer letter. That is a scam. Certifications are required. That is a credibility. I totally agree. Even we provide the certification. We provide the certification. But there are certain scams also happening in the market. Theory-based. And this kind of, sir, give me the certificate, take the job. No, that is wrong. No one can give the guarantee. Imagine I teach you, 100 people are there. How can I give guarantee for all 100 of people? No, that totally depends on your interview performance, your skill, your knowledge. Take the certification, take this job, enrollment in certificate, take the job. That is totally wrong. That is a fake and false commitment only to grab your money. We also have these trainings. We don't do that because we carry the value, we carry the emotions, we carry the employees' dreams and expectations. We cannot play with someone's dreams and feelings and expectations. No, Baba, I better continue my job. I don't want this training. This and all. No. You are playing with someone's feeling, playing with someone's career dreams. No, not possible with me. Sorry. That is why I am giving this much. Imagine for these 2 hours of training, this much you must have received. You have already received this much. Imagine in these trainings, what else, the deeper part of practicality, the deeper part of the knowledge gaining you are going to receive. You guys are fresher or working experience with limited knowledge means limited salary. Imagine, limited knowledge means limited salaries. High knowledge means high salary you can expect. As simple as that, right? If you are a fresher or a working professional, currently no knowledge, come and join those Global Academy. The moment you complete this full session, you will never be considered as a fresher because you will gain in confidence. You learned everything. You learned everything already. What else? Interview question? Okay, what is WPS? Waste protection system. See, the moment you answered, waste protection system, rules, minimum 85% salary has to be paid. Boom, answered. What is KPI? Key performance indicator. What is the process of KPI? Step 1, step 2, step 3. This is the formula. Boom, answer. Before the question complete, answer is ready. That is the level of confidence you have to show. That is the level of energy you have to show during the interview. That you are going to be prepared. That is what the preparation means. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for attending this session and thanks to my team who has coordinated this and I hope you enjoyed this. Any questions please? Alright, Asad Ali, cost of fees. Okay, whoever has sent you the webinar link, right? Whoever has sent you the webinar link, you can just reply to that person to share all the details. They are going to help you. All right? Or in the group, in the WhatsApp group, we are going to share one application link with 2-3 questions. You can submit your interest there. In that same WhatsApp group, you submit your interest there so that information will come to us. You will receive the call because we don't know. A lot of people have joined, right? So we don't know how many of you are interested. But guys, always remember, learning is an earning. Thank you so much for attending this session. Wish you good luck. See you in the next session. In the meantime, take care. Bye-bye.